Hey guys, so you know that like super close talker that's just always really awkward? Or that friend that gives you 20 hugs every time you're together? Or that aunt or grandmother that just pinches your cheeks every time they see you? We're not talking about any of those, but we are talking about non-sexual touching today. Yesterday we talked about communication and how that can bring about sexual touching and such, but today we're doing the flip side of the coin. We're talking about the non-sexual touching. So as humans, we have this desire to be close to people, and part of that closeness is touching. If you think about it, you know, when you're a kid, when you're growing up, you're doing a lot of touching with your parents. You know, you're holding hands, putting them on shoulders, hugging them, doing all that, you know, you're helping them tie shoes, you're doing a lot of, you know, touching and expression that way. And it leads all the way to like adulthood, where the only time you ever actually have physical contact with your family members is maybe a hug, maybe. This behavior is similar in a relationship a lot of times as well. Most of the time in the beginning of the relationship, you're very touchy, you know, you're holding hands, you have your arms around each other, you go to sleep in each other's arms, or just this general kind of light touching and patting and everything else. The thing you have to watch out for though is that when the relationship moves forward, you lose that a lot of times. And that's not good. You want to keep that, because what that touch does is it brings you closer, brings you more intimate in a non-sexual way. If you can be comfortable touching and being physical with somebody outside of sex, when you're actually having sex with said person, it makes you more familiar with them. It makes it more enjoyable. It makes you more comfortable. It makes you connect better. There's many different ways that you can show the physical and touching. And we all know them, but the thing is we forget about them every now and then. Holding hands, right? Like the simple act of holding somebody's hand, this is really awkward way, you don't want to do it like this, but the simple act of holding somebody's hand can really make you feel closer, because you're both holding each other's hands, so you're both doing it, so it's a sense of unity. The second one is really simple, and that's putting your arms around each other. The guy can put the arm around the shoulder, the girl can put the arm around the shoulder, you can have your arms intertwined even. To be honest with you, that's my absolute favorite, is when I'm walking down the street and Orla's arm is like through mine, and so we're like arm in arm together. I really like that. And it also kind of tells everyone else around you that this person's important to me, which is a good thing. Another one's massages. Like everybody loves a good massage. A simple massage on the shoulders or the neck or the hands, like those can be done anywhere in public and not really be seen as, you know, PDA or whatnot. Hugs. Like hugs are probably one of my most favorite things in the world. When you're giving or getting a hug, you're close to that person. You're right there. I'm not talking about the man hug, like the one arm around the shoulder and the pat. I'm talking about a real hug. It doesn't have to be a short hug. I mean, if you think about how much time is in your day, if you spend 5 to 10 seconds in a hug and you tell them something really nice and really sweet, that's gonna mean a lot more to that person. So give them a hug, hang on just a bit longer, and tell them something that you like about them. This isn't a technically physical touch, but I do feel like it's pretty much a physical touch. It's eye-to-eye contact. That's something that a lot of people lose in normal day-to-day conversations, but in relationships, especially with somebody that you're sleeping with, a partner, you need to have that eye-to-eye contact. You need to look at the person, because that creates a sense of unity, it creates a sense of closeness, and it's personal. Another one that some people find demeaning, but I don't think it is like a little love pat. You know, you smack them on the butt a little bit. How I look at it is that it keeps kind of touching and physical contact a little bit more fun and a little bit less serious, and I kind of like that fact. You know, if I'm walking through a hallway and my girlfriend smacks me on the butt as I walk by and, you know, says some kind of pickup line to me, I'm gonna be happy. Like, it's a good thing. It keeps it fun. And the last one is gonna be unexpected kisses. I'm not talking like a super deep emotional kiss, but something that's nice and light. And then maybe after you're done, say something nice to the person. It'd be unexpected, but it's really nice, and it really makes that other person feel cared about. And it creates more of a personal bond between you two. What happens a lot of times is these physical touches and everything else, they go away. They're no longer there, but then that creates a barrier for touching. And then what happens with sex, there's a barrier with sex, because you're no longer comfortable touching somebody. So if you're not comfortable touching somebody, giving somebody a hug, giving them a kiss, holding their hand, you can't be comfortable having sex with them. All of these physical acts kind of create a nice, easy transition into being comfortable with sex. Please leave a comment down below, tell me about your thoughts on touching and whatnot. That like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. I do really appreciate all of the people that have shared these videos. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode. The next video on Sex Ed May. See you. I don't know why I'm doing this. Anyways, bye.